Crazy going viral, girls faking disabilities. What is this? I'll look at this before I go to anything else. Japanese don't even like half the Japanese? I don't know, bro. Like, that's like fucking internal PvP Civil War shit that I have no idea about. Absolutely nothing will prepare you for what this wheelchair user does when the chairlift at the train station doesn't work. Okay, let's see it. This has 17 million views. Oh my god. Why is it so popular? Yes, I've been waiting for this coverage. I didn't even know about this. This is the first time I've seen it.
The lift's down. Rip. Here's what happens if you're a wheelchair user and the lift breaks at the train station. This was Manchester Piccadilly, and when I arrived, the lift's down. Rip. Here's what happens if you're a wheelchair user and the lift breaks at the train station. This was Manchester Piccadilly, and when I arrived, the lift was broken and I had my chair and attachment. I spoke to the staff and they brought down a stair lift. I don't know if it works. The first option was the built-in stair lift, but this actually didn't work. They figured out that it was broken, so that was 2 options completely down. The second option was a small portable stair lift, which didn't look as sturdy, and I was quite scared of it, not gonna lie. But they brought it down anyway, and when we got to the bottom, we realised that my chair wouldn't fit onto it. I have quite a long wheelbase with my attachment, so we couldn't do it. We'd just gotten off a flight too, so I couldn't even detach my attachment because it was physically taped together and we didn't have scissors. So in the end, because I'm ambulatory and I did have a bit of energy on this day, I offered to walk up the stairs while they carried up my setup. The staff were really helpful in this case, but I'm not sure how it would have been fixed if I couldn't walk up the stairs. Travel is really unpredictable anyway, but if you add in being a wheelchair user, you never quite know what's going to happen or how to get to your destination. So traveling with a disability is a roller coaster.
I'm not ready to get mad. I'm not ready yet.
So they actually don't hear my tics, and when I'm distracted I don't tick as much.
I'm starting to get mad.
Symptoms, so actually it's not that bad. It doesn't really interrupt unless I'm...
Guys, I'm starting to get mad.
And then see if I can move up to high beam.
Uh-huh. What's your disability? I mean, like, she looks woke.
You have to do all the really high.
She had like the gay flag, right?
Everything that other people are doing. You just do.
I don't know if a wheelchair would be enough.
What suits your mind, and the point is to
might
enjoy
have to just
it.
institutionalize her, honestly, at this point.
That may just be me practicing my splits on the floor and maybe doing a couple handstands. And if that's all I can do on that week, then that's fine because I still enjoy it. I still go and see my friends that are at gymnastics. I get to talk to people.
I'm starting to get mad.
Nice this is social event, so I'm really glad that I can go on some weeks to do that. It's definitely...
That's insane. Okay, what's the third one? I want to hear the full story for this before I'm ready to crash out.
To those of you who have seen my other videos, this one may come as a surprise. I am a wheelchair user, but I can also walk.
Okay, now she's going to explain it. Okay, now, because I want to have this explained. Here's the reason why I was, like, withholding. My dad was given, like, because he's old, you know, they gave him a wheelchair, and they pushed him around. Like, he could go up the stairs, but, like, he's fucking 78, has half of his lung gone, had pneumonia 6 fucking times, and he's totally fucked up, right? So, like, there are people that can move around, but they really do need a wheelchair to move around without it just being a fucking, you know, a massive health problem. So that's why I wasn't ready to crash out. But I might be about ready to crash out. But he didn't do gymnastics, though. He wasn't doing handstands and shit. Okay, let's see it. Here we go.
To those of you who have seen my other videos, this one may come as a surprise. I am a wheelchair user, but I can also walk. I've made some videos about this recently, but I found this footage from last year and I wanted to share it because after 2 years of physio and working on my mobility, I can walk on my good days. And one of the challenges I built up to last year was being able to go for a walk and playing on some playground equipment. So here's me walking and testing my balance and just practicing moving. But something I really want to share is that disabled people are allowed to have fun. We are also allowed...
You know what? Before I saw this video, I actually thought all disabled people were subhuman animals that were never allowed to have fun and should be oppressed. But after seeing this video, my eyes are open now, and I realize that disabled people are people, and they are allowed to have fun. This is a big day for me. Wow. I'm still 50-50 on it? Well, the video's only halfway over.
Proud to share our good moments and our good days. I feel like this isn't something that is promoted on social media, but disabled people can have a good day. We can have fun, we can have improvements. This doesn't mean the disability goes away, and it doesn't mean we're immediately cured. But especially with dynamic disabilities or chronic illness, where it's not the same every day, we can do different things on different days depending on the symptoms we have. 5 years ago, I could still walk and do gymnastics and go to clubs, do sports, even though I was still disabled. My health has worsened since then, and I can't do that anymore, but with some physio and building up, I can do stuff like this. So as a wheelchair user relearning how to walk, this is an update of something I can do on a good day.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is wrong with her? Trying to do a COVID test with... Wait, she has Tourette's too?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna karate chop it out of your hand. Yeah. Oh, right, do you want to just close your eyes? Sorry. Do you want to just close your eyes?
Is this like a fucking...
Oh god, this is impossible. Oh no. What a conundrum. It's a bloody conundrum. So close it. Sorry. Close your eyes. Wait, I need to compose myself. I'm sorry. Ow! Sorry.
I am just like fucking... I'm waiting to see, like... It's just so... Seizures and fainting in class? Wait, what?
Yeah, because I didn't just want a reference. Yeah. Okay, 2 minutes with these words.
I'm either gonna faint or have a seizure. I don't know. I feel droopy.
With my FND? What's FND? Fucking dumb bitch. Wait. Oh. I don't think it's spelled that way, actually. Yeah. Functional neurological disorder. Okay. Small seizure. Absent seizure. I'm completely out of it. Absent seizure begins. That's called reading a book.
It's about 4 or 5 pages.
Just read the book. 2x speed. So she's recording herself spazzing out in class? Like, I'm sorry, guys, but this is fucking ridiculous. Like, okay, so... I don't want to come off okay, I do want to come off as insensitive. This bitch is fucking retarded. This seems like another performative mental disorder person that acts weird and behaves like a weirdo for fucking attention. That's what this seems like. She's a Quirk Chungus? No, she's too young for that. She's like the Gen Z version of it. She's a Quirk Chungus, but it's medical. A small seizure? A tonic drop seizure? What is this? Fucking... What are you... We casting spells now? Oh my god.
Okay.
She sees her speed running. Concussed his head after he wasn't the same boy. Don't give him my address, I'm afraid. Wait a minute. Fill in the missing words. So you wait a minute. So this is what you're learning in school? So wait a minute. Let me understand this assignment really quickly, okay? So you have the book. You have the book in front of you. And is this college? It says go to page 158 and write down the word. I feel like this is for remedial second graders, right? I mean, this is for like remedial children. Like, this is for like, you know, the fourth graders that don't know how to say their name right. There's no way this is college.
And then some of the techniques.
You just you go to the page and then you write down the word.
Well, it's 11 minutes into a lesson, so yeah. And then we needed to get going. Yes, he wouldn't let me go to school, but that bastard never gave me a chance. Yeah?
And now the teacher's reading out the quotes.
Yeah? I'm quoting. He wouldn't let me go to school. Next one. Number
Even
5,
fully come out of seizure activity. I mean, she has
That's
special
right.
needs.
He was still, I wasn't incredible. A person of
Yeah, she needs to be special.
Yes. And he is so.
My tics come
intelligent
back
and
in
so
between
talented,
seizures.
isn't there? Point of view might be interesting there. And then to be an urchin is just some, you know.
An urchin. What? Yeah, that's like fucking British slang from 100 years ago.
So number 6, right? Yeah, substantive point.
Gucker Necker, the lanyard, yeah.
A drug that invading.
This is just
See,
really
there's
like,
some
wow, this is the kind of person that walks around with like a pride pin on them. Uh-huh.
Failing relationship between parents, long-term companions. Okay, the next one is from an extract that we're going to be looking at today.
Now she's got to put her head
Where
down.
is Envy, thank you. Envy was constantly with him.
It's much safer to faint this way. See, I never thought about this. See, back in my day, I should have just told the teacher, no, ma'am, I'm not. Actually, I would never call them ma'am. I'd just call them like teacher or whatever their fucking name was, right? No, bro, like I'm not. I'm fainting. Do you need to go to the nurse? No, I just need to put my head down on the desk for the rest of the period. Yeah.
This is in section 3, isn't it?
I came out of this faint and went straight
Yeah,
into
number
another.
9.
Wait, that was the whole thing? I sped this clip up, but it was originally 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh my god. Is this real? Well, yes and no. I feel sorry for her. I feel so drowsy and disoriented when I wake up.
So a measure of sympathy.
It takes me a while to come around sometimes.
Last quotation and just highlight the bit that you are.
Oh my god. Isn't it scary that people like this can vote? Like, you have this obviously deranged Munchausen syndrome, out of her fucking mind, thinks that she has like 7 different mental disabilities, can't take a COVID test. She's in school and she's doing remedial 2nd grade English in probably college or high school. Like, I mean, this is really problematic. Like, this is, I'm really, this is, we have a situation. We have a situation, gentlemen.
I am thinking Harry Smith and luckily
Thanos was right. No, it's only half.
Tell the point of view, don't they?
2 minutes. That's not bad.
Mirage, and then another. What's the Mirage?
And then you have the friend that's enabling it. What the fuck is wrong with her? I mean, same girl, by the way. Maybe she has a wheelchair after getting it. Okay. That's that. I know who that is. Oh my god, this bitch. I can walk good on some days. No way. This is
Skating for the first time in about 3 years. Since becoming a wheelchair user, I have not roller skated. But after a few years of physio, I decided to try again. I feel really tall. I'm used to being here. My hips are going to be sore today, so I can't do much. I'm doing it though, for the first time in about 3 years. But I've ice skated now, and now I've roller skated. This is harder than ice skating. There's a lot more friction. I've been working on walking in physio for about 2 years now. And even though walking is getting easier,
a miracle.
this was not easy. This is a workout.
I mean,
Nice. You're really good. I know
It's
most
just-
people see a wheelchair user stand up and think, oh my god, you're cured. But the reality is that a lot of us have chronic conditions that affect mobility. But we still have some sort of movement. Sometimes I can't move my legs at all. But on really good days like this, I can do something.
oh my
That
god.
was so good. Did you see that? I want to try one more thing. I used to do a jump.
I just
Nice. I just wanted to share this because it made me really happy, and I'm proud of all the work I've put in to be able to do this again.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Not once in a video she stated her legitimate medical issues by word or definition. What's the actual conditions? Well, she said she had Tourette's. That's one thing that she said that she had because she was acting weird. I mean, like, the wheelchair stuff to me, like, if it was just the wheelchair stuff, I would say, okay, maybe this person faints often. Maybe they have epilepsy that's really serious. Maybe they have a heart condition. Maybe they have, 10 different things that are a problem. So they normally have a wheelchair, but they can walk around. A lot of people that use wheelchairs, like, here, I bet it's probably over half of the people that use wheelchairs can walk. What percentage of people who use wheelchairs are able to walk? It's probably like well over half, if I had to guess. Around 1/3, commonly cited UK figures vary by country, are able to walk. Okay, ambulatory wheelchair is someone who uses a wheelchair but retains some ability to walk. Okay, so it's not as high as I thought. I thought it was higher, honestly. Maybe this is from the UK, by the way. So all walking 3/4 and more than 3/4 cannot walk 1/4 of a mile. Okay, but 1/4 of a mile is different, right? Like, able to walk. Okay, so this is like, there's like a specific distinction with this. fat or old, yeah, like, because there are people that can go upstairs. Like, my mom could go up the stairs. It would just take, like, I'm not even kidding you, like 8 minutes. She would go up 2 stairs. She'd be leaning over the fucking stair railing, like panting. She'd be so tired. She'd be out of breath. But she could do it. It would just take 8 fucking minutes, right? That's the speed run. And yeah, I mean, that's it. So she's rollerblading and doing gymnastics. It's not even the same thing. I know that, but that's... This is the same girl.
Ah! You're a penis. Whoa! Whoa!
How does she have how is there this many things wrong with her? I mean, she's woke, number one. That's the biggest disability. She also uses, apparently she has Tourette's too. What the fuck is going on? She doesn't want to work? I mean, I don't know what to say. She's a woman? Well, the thing is that, like, for a lot of guys, and this is probably not a good thing to say, but there are a lot of guys that will be totally okay with this. My girlfriend is a useless loser. I have to carry her around the house. We have to feed her. It's basically like having a pet, right? And like, so there are plenty of guys that would be into that and fine with that. Also, this one, there's no cure for Tourette's. She just lost the tics. Yeah, she just turned it off, I guess, right? That's it. Holy, no, there's a lot of guys. Listen. I say crazy shit, and I don't mean, like, she's getting hand-fed in bed. Oh my God.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
The woman exposed for using a wheelchair for being able to walk and do gymnastics claims to have multiple other conditions, including Tourette's syndrome, autism, and full body paralysis, which seem to go and come on a whim. Full body paralysis.
Oh, why are my tics so bad, man? Fuck.
I just...
Fuck. Living with...
I don't know what to say. Just a complete package. Yeah. I just...
Fuck. Fuck. Penis. Fuck. Oh.
Why is it that she doesn't do... Like, I just...
5 years now, and I have learned a lot. I've had so many different experiences being a wheelchair user, and just that a wheelchair can really change your life. In the UK, there are not really drop curbs places. It isn't accessible to physically, but the average wheelchair, I'd say, like a Quickie Nitram, is about £2,000 or £3,000. This is not including upgrading anything like a back thing. You should adapt your words and the language. Have you seen the wheelchair? Whoa! It's like everybody.
I just, dude.
Fuck.
Look at that.
Fuck.
I just, it's so weird, bro. Like, it's so weird. And the problem is that I think a lot of people put up with stuff like this. I mean, you've got to check this person's head, bro. Like, you've got to get inside their head and see what the fuck is going on. Like, what's wrong with you? What is this, right? And is this what privileged white women do now? No, this is what privileged white women have always done. Privileged white women have always invented illnesses that are mental in nature in order for them to feign some level of, fucking inability to do anything. They've always done this. They did this 100 years ago. They did this 200 years ago. They were probably doing this in Rome. Like, it's just been going on forever, right? As an epileptic, I find faking disabilities abhorrent. I think most normal people find faking disabilities abhorrent. This is crazy. There were no other edits on any of the other videos. Let me see it. Man, so jealous. I mean, I don't know. Let me see this. Oh my God.
What happened to my tics? This is a question I get so often, especially on my recent videos, because I edit out a lot of my tics. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave all of the tics in, and I'm not going to edit them out in between my sentences. But I still have Tourette's. Tourette's is a lifelong condition. I was diagnosed about 5 years ago, and
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. I've had tics since I was about 7 years old, and although they change over
See,
time...
this is why we need to put them in institutions. Because the moment that you're in a straitjacket and you're not able to use your mental disorders as personal accessories is the moment that you're going to stop acting retarded. So this is the actual reason why you got to have institutions. Is that the institutions create a reason for these people to act fucking normal, because it's like, okay, well, you can't act right, you got to go in a box. And they're going to say, okay, I was just kidding. No, I'm cured now. Oh. Okay, well, now you don't have to go in the box.
They wax and wane, which means they
Reader
can go
shirt?
up in severity.
Frogs drive frog cars? Yeah, so this is the new Quirk Chungus. See, like, I thought all of these went extinct in 2015. I guess this is like a new mutation?
And they can decrease in severity over time. I go through phases where my tics are worse or they're better. It depends on what I'm doing in my life, depends on the triggers and how I'm managing it, and sometimes things like hormones can impact it. But I always still have Tourette's. My tics
Yeah.
haven't gone anywhere, they're still here. Every single day. What happened to my tics?
This is a whole video at 500,000 views. Happy Pride Month. This is amazing.
It is June, which means it is Pride Month. And as a lot of you may have seen, I describe myself as queer. Now, if you scroll through my content, you will see that number one, I have a boyfriend. I am dating a guy and I identify as a woman. That places me in a position where I look straight, but
Yep.
I wanted to come on here and talk about it because so many of you assume that I cannot be queer because I am now dating a man. There is more than one way that somebody can be queer.
Are you
Sexuality
bisexual?
is a spectrum, and there are so many different labels that people use to describe themselves.
That's
And
fine.
then there are people like me who feel like they don't fit into a certain category. I just use the word
She just wants to be special. That's it. So you could just say you're bisexual. Tons of women are bisexual. Like,
queer to describe myself because I don't feel like any of the other specific labels fit me, and I just want to focus on loving the people that I love rather than trying to find a label
You
to
see,
perfectly describe myself
this
to other people.
is-
So this is your reminder that you don't have to define yourself as one specific thing. I just love the people I love, and I think that that is a beautiful thing. So to all the people who are commenting saying, you're queer baiting, you said you were a lesbian, I've just had pride flags in the background, and I have dated women, I have dated guys too, and
Okay,
I'm now
so
dating
you're
my partner
bisexual,
Stan,
right?
who I love, and all of you guys love too.
that's
It
fine.
is June, which means
This is a girl that her life would be so much better and so much more complete if she didn't know what a light bulb was. This is a girl that if she was born in an age without electricity, that she would be having and living her best life. There are no ticks on her live. It's nuts. She found a cure. No way. No way. This is a live stream. A 40...
we're up to this point. I have an armhole. I'm not, and it's. I crochet turtles and stingrays, and I was like, we're dating. Then
Oh, of course. By the way, guys, look at the background. It's a fucking astrology chart. I mean, this is like, honestly, this girl completes my discrimination exodia. This is like a fucking royal flush for like every discriminatory, fucking bias, bigoted opinion that I've ever had. It's like it's not a bingo, it's a blackout.
there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, he's neurodivergent. He's ADHD and probably autistic.
Oh no,
Both
she's
but-
she's doing this to her boyfriend
the
too.
same person basically, and he's also got POTS, so he's chronically ill too.
Oh my god.
I am reading Wonder now, which is all.
So
Have you noticed an increase in tics since I Swear came out? Yes. I was actually talking to a few friends this morning about it. I'm kind of... my hair. I'm kind of terrified of ticking at the moment, too. Oh, I just...
Well, thank God you're not. Yeah, I mean, like, thank God. I mean, what a lucky situation that she's not having this happen. She's moving to Austin. I wouldn't be surprised. There are so many retards like this in Austin. It's unbelievable. A safe space for everything neurodivergent. I'm Zara, a creative content creator, an artist, a musician, writer from the UK. I have Tourette syndrome and functional neurological disorder alongside mental health struggles and being autistic. I make content sharing my advice, experiences, and how I live day to day as a disabled person. I can't even begin. I cannot even begin to express the way that I feel about this. I don't, all women are disabled. Yes, but they're not all equally disabled. And she wrote a book. I bet she did. Does retard cover all of the things? Would I classify this person as a retard? It's actually pretty accurate. Yeah, I'd say that pretty much, yeah, that definitely, you know what? It just about sums it up. It's a retard. I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. I really don't. It's embarrassing. To be fair, she's pretty smart. She makes idiots from, makes money from idiots like her. I mean, I guess so, right? I mean, it's just so... It's so embarrassing for me to look at this. I don't know why anybody would act this way. Like, I think that really, this is gonna be like an opinion that maybe is like a little bit, you know, it might be too much. I think that there's a lot of white girls that aren't able to cope with the amount of white guilt in society, so they have to invent neurological disorders and other ways for them to be part of an oppressed group so they can offload their guilt onto somebody else and not feel like they're doing something wrong. Show this before they call you mean. Oh, is this... Okay. I don't know what this is, but let me show it.
Don't hear my tics.
Yeah, I think this
and when I'm
person's a
distracted,
retard.
I don't tick as much, and I don't have as many symptoms, so actually it's not that bad. It doesn't really interrupt unless I'm...
We never see insanely hot women with any of these tics. I actually would argue the opposite. I would argue that it's overwhelmingly pretty girls that act this way. Because if you've got a fucking, a fatty, right? Like, I'm not going to get too into it, but like, if you've got a fatty that's acting this way, like, are you going to put up with that? Fuck no. Nobody's going to put up with a fatty acting this way. But are they going to put up with a pretty girl acting this way? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You believe in, like, you know, like, I am even guilty of this. I have enabled astrology. I have enabled it. Because it was just like, I didn't want to have the argument. I didn't want to have the conversation. I'm like, okay, what does it say for me? What does it say for me? And the necklace story. Yeah. Yeah, the necklace story. That's right. And a lot of guys put up with this. They do. And I don't know what to say. My friend had Tourette's growing up. Yeah, you see Spider-Man gross 1 billion already. Shit's crazy. I'm not fucking surprised. And they're gonna have comic books and shit. Not comic books, sorry, action figures and shit of them too. Like, no, I think that's crazy. And, well, whatever the case, she likes the attention. Yeah, she sure does. Let me look at some of the other responses to this. Sensational performance. This woman does gymnastics in her spare time. A big part of the reason why every public constriction costs $1 trillion is because you need to cater to such disabled people that can walk upstairs but pretend not to. No, see, the reason why is that, I mean, realistically... Like, I mean, this is the same type of person that would be scared of robotics. Like, she's the kind of person that, like, remember that robot that we saw the other day that was, like, doing flips and shit? She would see that and be like, oh my God, we need to stop this immediately. This is so bad. Like, what if, this could be so bad for the indigenous peoples, or some fucking bullshit reason like that. That's the real reason why we have every problem in my life can be tracked back down to universal suffrage. I truly think that every problem that I have is caused by the fact that every single person can vote. This is the prime evil of the world. If I could change one thing about the world, one thing about the law, one thing about the culture, it would be voting. I actually think voting is such a huge problem. That's it. It all started because of annoying hags. Yeah, but here's the thing. What's the difference between the annoying hag being in the swamp and the annoying hag being in Congress? One. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. One amendment. And so that's just really, that's only one part of it, though. That's only one part of it. There are so many other parts of it that are also a problem. So, women that own property should vote. I don't think the problem is only women. I don't. I think that there are men that are also problems. Because there are men that act this way, but it's overwhelmingly women that act this way. Here's another one. These people can vote too. You ready? You're over 30. So you think that women should only be allowed to vote if they have kids? That is so... That's so dystopian. I almost love it. So women can't vote unless they have kids. No? Well, that's probably because you guys don't want to vote, period. But does adoption count? No. And married? Yes, you're right. So in order for a woman to vote, they have to both have a kid and be married. Wow. Do you think we should have the same rule for men? Like, I think that, like... Like, no. Why the excessive sexism? What if I said that's not true? Wait a minute, I'm gonna pull this person up. Wait a minute, let me find them. Where are they? Lithy6, what is this, short for Lilith? What about this is sexist? What about this is, what am I saying that's sexist? Excessive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about excessive, right? This is the word. Just a long time viewer. You're not getting banned. You're not going to get banned. It's fine. Hyper focusing on females is the problem. I mean, there are also guys that are problems. There are guys who are problems too. There are also guys that are problems. I would say so. But, yeah, I mean, like, I think there's a lot. That's all I was reacting. Didn't mean to get pulled. Okay, look, maybe. Let's look at this. Who gives a shit? This is funny.